They came to explore a new country, embrace their Jewish heritage, and learn from a region steeped in history. But the memories they brought home from Israel were shaped by sirens, missile warnings, and urgent escapes. Following Israel's surprise attack on Iranian nuclear sites earlier this month, young Americans on study programs and Birthright trips found themselves in the middle of a rapidly escalating conflict. As Iran responded with missile fire and the U.S. entered the fray, American students scrambled to get out. Among them was Aidan Fishkind of Detroit, who was interning in Tel Aviv. A missile landed just 2 miles from his hostel. "It was a fear I've never felt before," he said. That night, as rockets flew overhead, he and his group huddled in stairwells and safe rooms, unsure if the sounds were missiles or the Iron Dome intercepting them. With flights repeatedly canceled and airspace closed, Fishkind and his group made their way to the Dead Sea region, considered safer. Days later, they boarded a cruise ship to Cyprus, then flew to Rome and finally home. "When I got back home and laid in bed, I kept thinking, did that actually happen?" Madeline King, a student from Florida State University, was part of a group studying geopolitics. Their return flight was scheduled just as the Israeli military struck Iran. Trapped in Tel Aviv as sirens rang out nightly, they repeatedly took shelter in bunkers. Her group also evacuated to the Dead Sea, crossed into Jordan, then boarded a flight to Cyprus before flying to Florida with support from state officials. In Arizona, 17 high school students faced similar fear and uncertainty. As missiles approached, they sheltered repeatedly, unsure when they could fly home. "It is such a helpless, scary feeling," said Brett Kurland, whose child was on the trip. Thanks to efforts by Arizona's U.S. senators, the group eventually boarded a luxury cruise ship to Cyprus and flew home. When they landed in Phoenix, families greeted them with hugs, signs, and tears. At airports across the country, emotional reunions played out as relieved parents finally embraced their children. Jennifer Fishkind, Aidan's mother, summed it up. "After all that, you're just waiting to get your arms around them. It was the best feeling."